to me, and you tell me if you think it was God or not. God says that believers are frustrated. Believers are going through frustration, and it does not mean you're not saved. It does not mean you don't love God. It just means you're dealing with some things that got you on the edge right now. But thank God, there is an answer to dealing with your frustrations. You need to let somebody next to you know, because they thought it was their fault you didn't smile at them in the parking lot, or they thought it was their fault that you didn't shake their hand. But just look at your neighbor real quick and tell them, neighbor, I love you, but I'm dealing with some things that got me frustrated right now. But check back with me. Tell them to check back with me. By the end of this message, I will have victory over my frustration. Frustrate means to make plans worthless, to defeat or to nullify. You experience frustration when you appear to be doing your very best and don't seem to get out of it what you put in. Frustration means that little things tend to mount up and eventually become a big thing. Frustration in the body of Christ, it's not that you're being knocked down right now. It's the fact that you're constantly being tapped upon, and you understand how to deal with being knocked down. You've been down before. You know what to do when you're down, but somebody's got to tell me, what do I do while I'm up and things are just nagging and raging? Every day it seems like something else is being piled on, and I'm really at my wit's end. I am frustrated and I need some relief. I know you're frustrated because you're saved and sanctified, and on I-75 you're playing Zion songs and giving God praise until that car cuts you off on I-75, and you had a few things to say, but as traffic would have it some kind of way, after a while that car pulls up right next to you and they staring at you and you staring at them. Then you go into that gang sign language you do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just simply frustration. Frustration means working hard, and y'all help me and let me know if I got your level of frustration. Working hard and getting no results. Disorder and ignoring people who ignore authority. No return on emotional investment. Talk to me. You loving somebody who don't understand how to love you back. Somebody say that's frustrating. That's knowing better but not doing better. You know what to do, you know how to do, but it just seems to always be out of reach. Somebody say that's frustrating. That's frustrating. In or connected to something or someone that's going nowhere or in a completely different direction. Some of y'all can't say nothing now because that person is sitting next to you, but I'll go ahead and say it for you. I know that's frustrating. Helping others out, and when it's your turn, you can't find no help. Out of control circumstance, and it feels like you are emotionally or spiritually just sliding on ice. Frustrations. The enemy uses frustration to destroy the saints. Frustration causes us to lose focus on the big picture and focus on minor details. I want to submit to your thinking on today. You can't let one day mess up the rest of your week. You can't let one mistake define who you are. You can't let one bad occurrence be the sum total of your life. It's bigger than what you are currently dealing with. You've got to stay focused on the big picture. Losing focus is dangerous. Tell your neighbor, you need to stay focused. Stay focused. Come on, talk to them. They frustrated, but tell them stay focused. Stay focused. Losing focus is driving on the road and you're going and there's traffic coming on the other side and you're doing 55 miles an hour, but instead of staying focused on where you're going, you are distracted by a fly that's in your car, and you go to swatting at the fly and your car begins to rear into oncoming traffic because you're swatting at something that has nothing to do with where you're going. Some things you're swatting at, you simply need to slow down and let them get out of your car. Let them get out of your atmosphere so you can continue on in a safe and productive manner.